Just take a look around you. Just look around. This is what a movement looks like. This is what labor looks like. These are what patriots look like. Today, on this Labor Day, we're not just celebrating the hard-won rights of the past. We're here to fight for the future. Across this country, right here in our own communities, there are forces working to roll back the clock on everything that's been built. They're proposing and implementing policies that weaken unions, suppress wages, and attack the very dignity of work. This isn't just happening in Washington, D.C., it's happening in the state capitals, in our cities, and in our local communities. They want us to believe that this fight is too big, that it's too far away, and that our voices don't matter. They want us to feel isolated and powerless. But I have a message for anyone who thinks that. They're wrong. We are not powerless. We're part of a massive nationwide labor movement. The media might not always show it, but our brothers and sisters in labor are fighting on the picket lines, in the state houses, in the courtrooms right now, all across the country. It's not enough to simply pay your taxes and vote anymore. That was never the whole story. The people who've been telling us that for 50 years wanted us to be complacent. And many of us were. But those days are over. Change will take all of our strength, and our strength is in our numbers. And the power is in our actions. And speaking of actions, for many of you, I see the hard work that you do. I see you at the city council meetings, I see you at the city planning meetings, I see you at the protests, I see you at the town halls, I see you at the Democratic Club meetings, and at the Meet the Candidate events. You are the heart of this movement, and you're a beacon of hope to all that see you. And to you I say, we'll stop when the work is done, but we'll never go back to the days of complacency. Now is the time to stand up, now is the time to be heard, and build what we want. I urge you to join your local Democratic clubs. Find organizations like Indivisible right down there and sign up. Get to know your like-minded neighbors. Build a network of patriots who share your values. And then use that network to get involved. Go to the local city council meetings. Educate yourself on what's happening right here in your own backyard. When you see something wrong, say something. Raise your voice to the people that can fix it. And if they can't hear you, bring your network with you. Bring your neighbors, bring your friends and your fellow citizens. We can be a chorus of change that they can't ignore.
As you know, my name is Pedro J. Williams Sr. I'm a home care provider, a proud member of UDW. But before that, I'm a father. I lost my 12-year-old child in a tragedy no parent should ever face. My other child at age 5 was permanently injured by a drunk driver in mid-September in the 90s. September is one of my hardest months.
Thank you for being here.
Caring for him is a full-time job. It's not easy, but it's my honor, because that's what working people do. We take care of each other. Even in the hardest time. I'm here today because billionaires, people who don't know anything about our lives, are taking over the government. They're cutting Medicaid. The very programs that helps me take care of my son. While they hand out all the tax breaks to the ultra-rich. They're making it harder for families like mine to survive. And I am a survivor. All these highways, all these hospitals, all these schools, all these buildings,
by union workers. The unions are here to stay, and they're not going anywhere. The unions help me throughout they taught me how to do my work. They have schools. You're not going to sit there and go on a job site and work with somebody that doesn't know what they're doing, because we all know what we're doing. That's right. We're all trained right by the union. I have family, I grew up in the union, and I'm never going to leave the union. Even if I go from the Bay Area to here, I still get into the union wherever I go. I'm never going to leave the union. The unions help with your medical, with your dental, with your retirement. Even when you retire, they're still behind you, and they'll always be behind you. Unions will never leave you. And I'm proud to be a union member. Like I said, I'm from Local 89, the Laborers Union. And we build everything, all these streets, everything around here, every place we see. The union members built it. And all the members are here to stay, and they're not going anywhere.
It was the New Deal that built the middle class that lasted 90 years so far, and we hope it lasts another 900. And one of the ways we can do that is via redistricting. And my friend Mohammed from UDW 3930 is going to talk a little bit about that. Where are you, buddy?
Hello, patriots! Hello, good evening. This is a great honor to be with all of you and be on the front line to defend the Constitution of this state and also defend our future, our opportunities, and our democracy. So it's a great honor to be with you all. Thank you for joining us. Let me start by saying this. Since Donald Trump started his second term, we see nothing except corruption, chaos, and division. Am I right? Yeah. You feel it every day? Yeah. You see it every day? Every day. Yes. So every day his actions and decisions hurt me, hurt you, hurt Americans, civically, politically, and economically. Am I right? Look at these people. This is the sign that we need a change. We need to make changes. We need to bring back power to people to power. And that's what the people ask all of us. So again, since Trump started his second term, and every day of his actions and decisions, we see one thing. He is hurting Americans civically, politically, and economically. One of his last worst and wrong actions and decisions was to ask the governor of Texas to give him 5 congressional seats. Right? Because he believes that he doesn't have anything to ask Americans to vote for Republicans. Because again, he is destroying our communities, he's destroying our future, he's destroying our democracy, and he's destroying our opportunities. Yeah. He has nothing. So that's why he's asking congressional Republican governors to give him congressional seats. And the first one was in Texas. That was a horrible news, right? And here's the thing, folks. It's not a time to fight against somebody who has a knife and then we go fight with pencil. Like one of the DNC chair mentioned. It is time to fight fire with fire. What that means? If they're trying to remove 5 Democrats from Texas in order to secure and save their majority in Congress, we are going to do the same thing in California. Yes. Are you ready for that? And one of the first things starts right here in this district. To unseat this guy, Republican Darrell Issa, who has nothing to say to you guys. He has been a Republican congressman, but I'm asking you, have you seen any positive action or decision that impact you or your communities positively? Have you seen any of that? No. So let's get united. Let's support this Proposition 50, which requires a temporary congressional map that will be something in return to what they're going to do in Texas. So this way we are going to send 5 new Democratic congressional representatives who will be fighting every day for you, who will be a strong voice for all of us, who will be defending the Constitution of the United States, who will be defending the Constitution of California, and who will be putting people over politics. Yes! Right? Today is a Labor Day, and it's a great day to be here. Send this message, get ready, and you know what? On October 6th, the ballots will be sent out. Talk to your friends, your colleagues, your neighbors. Get ready. As soon as you receive your ballot, say yes. So let's remove 5 ineffective, unsuccessful Republican congress members and send Democrats to fight for us, to fight for our people, and to fight for our communities. Are you with me? Are you ready? Yes, let's do that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's great to see Democrats that are ready to fight, isn't it? It's about time. It's about time we take a gun to a gunfight. And this is our chance. I'm looking for Michelle. Is Michelle here? Michelle has a few words to say. There she is. Red, white, and blue.
Got a flag?
I have a couple flags. To carry on. My name is Michelle, and I work with a team. I work with a team who is doing community self-patrol. It's called Escondido Community Defense, and we are working in collaboration with the existing local community patrols. So if you feel horrified by the terror and pain this administration is inflicting on the immigrant population in general and the Latino population in particular, if you are outraged by the violence, fear, and intimidation tactics that are being normalized by ICE against vulnerable communities, please do not look the other way. Please join us in our efforts at strengthening and expanding the Community Watch Patrol in Escondido. We need eyes in the community. We need eyes in the community, especially as billions upon billions of our tax dollars are being poured into effect next month, basically, to increase the aggressive ICE presence in our streets. Please see us at so we're at the Dem table under a black canopy, or I also have a sign-up roster where we can set you up with the training, and there's not like a huge commitment. It's as much as little as you're able to participate. So this is a very practical way to show up for your community and take a stand against the fascist, racist agenda of this administration. Thank you. And if anyone would like to carry a flag, I have 2 extra flags.
There's your flag, girls. Let's hear it for Michelle. Woo! It's great to hear some Democrats that are ready to fight. And I want you to know that these are all people coming from within this community. This is what your community looks like. This is how your community feels. So I hope you find a way to join in and do some great stuff with us. Now I've got Richard. I'm looking for Richard. Here he comes. Richard's one of our peacekeepers. He's got a few words.
I like that drink.
Awesome, and thank you all so much for coming out today. How are we feeling? I can't hear you. I said, how are we feeling? Are you all ready to rage against the regime, take your rights back, and stand up for your communities? There is no power that we have except the power that we take for ourselves and that we give to each other through mutual aid and support. Congress will not save us. Your government will not save you. We are the only ones who are going to save ourselves. And we obviously have a lot of history that we can take from in order to view and get inspiration. Here on Labor Day, labor unions, like all of our great speakers here so far, have been telling us, you know, we have so much to thank for you labor unions for fighting over hundreds, tens, decades of years. Excuse me. And it's because you sit together, you work together, and you do not take no for an answer. And that is what we're doing here. We are out there at Daryl Ice's office every Friday, etc. So now is the time that we all come together in solidarity to fight for each other, to fight for our rights, to fight for our immigrant communities, for our workers, for your health care, for people who don't look like you, who don't love like you, who don't practice the same religion. It is us that are going to come together to support ourselves and take our country back from these fascists.